The Shiba Inu has become everyone's favorite dog these days. A correction is happening in the market right now. Experts are no longer providing updates. Shiba Inu numbers might be about to skyrocket very soon. Everyone is very enthused. The recent announcements from Blackrock have shocked many in the sector. A recent acquisition was made for almost $60 billion. What the hey? Where does the Shiba Inu stand in relation to these other types of dogs? Moreover, what am I going to talk about? Give me a moment to explain. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins is here. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get the most up-to-date news predictions. Make sure to hit the like button to get more Shib news. For Shiba Inus, today has been an unusual day. Following yesterday's brief surge, the price saw a small fall. The current situation was thoroughly analyzed by a single analyst. The Shiba Inu seems to have been falling for some time, and it's under a lot of pressure right now as it nears a crucial support level. Because it may stabilize the market or cause more drops, this stage, which hasn't been seen since last autumn, is crucial. As it remains to trade below its key moving averages, Shiba is now struggling to gain momentum. This also makes it vulnerable. The low trading volume and waning enthusiasm seem to be driving lenders away from the market. Observing the support level with bated breath, Shiba seems to be hanging by a thread. A possible reversal could happen if this happens. It may entice buyers and drive the price higher, eventually reaching the next resistance zone. If the market returns to its usual volatility, this could restore hope for a short-term rebound. Any comeback, though, could quickly fade away if this wasn't present. On the flip side, the price could fall drastically, maybe even lower, if Shiba can't hold that support. If that happens, Shiba Inu might have a tough time competing, especially with other meme currencies showing more strength. Analysts have speculated that the recent drop in prices might be nothing more than a temporary setback, so it seems we shouldn't be too worried about it. The Shiba Inu, according to their predictions, is going to experience a meteoric rise in popularity very soon. An influential expert named Crypto Elites has gone so far as to say that the Shiba Inu's present technical outlook may cause its value to skyrocket. The Shiba Inu has been causing some unease among investors as of late, with a price drop that has brought it below a crucial psychological level. It has been having trouble analyzing its performance over the past 2 months and week. On the other hand, several Crypto Elites affiliated analysts are bullish on the cryptocurrency's prospects. He pointed out that the Shiba Inu's chart has a strong optimistic configuration called the cup and handle pattern, which bodes well for the breed. Substantial gains are usually on the horizon when this pattern is present. He has set some lofty pricing targets for Shiba Inus, starting with a level that matches its all-time high. Because of this, based on his findings, he believes the Shiba Inu can go beyond this point and discover uncharted ground, maybe even trading with just a few zeros left. The Crypto Elites see even bigger prospects in the road, and they forecast that existing holders will see a huge rise in value. He predicts that the Shiba Inu's value could soar above 800% from its present level, creating a huge windfall for coin holders. Also, a big return of 2000% is being discussed, should the situation really take off. So while the current drop may seem discouraging, experts are sure that the Shiba Inu will see huge improvements in the future if everything works out the way they expect. But you might be asking, why is this happening? So what's the real deal? It would appear that Bitcoin is playing a major role here. By examining the 24-hour graph of Bitcoin, one can see that it underwent a minor decrease, dropping from around $106,000 to around $103,000. But hold on a second, the majority of people don't seem to be too bothered by this decline. Actually, some people are still making a lot of money with Bitcoin, even though it has fallen in value. An increasing number of big investors are putting money into the Bitcoin market, which is driving up the price, say analysts. Since the US election, significant players have fueled Bitcoin's growth. Rather than decreasing, their Bitcoin holdings have grown, going from around $16.2 million to $16.4 million. On the other hand, smaller investors have been steadily cutting back on their investments over the same period. Also, this is quite interesting. The biggest holders of Bitcoin now are Bitcoin ETFs. Things are about to get combustible when it comes to exchange-traded funds, ETFs. The astonishing study that BlackRock released not long ago has created considerable market momentum. At present, the investing giant has an unprecedented amount of Bitcoin, amounting to $60 billion. More than 574,000 Bitcoin, which is the amount shown on their ETF's balance sheet, are held in a Bitcoin trust. Even more so, new numbers show that Bitcoin ETFs have had massive inflows, most of which have come from BlackRock. Roughly $155 million, or around 81% of the $188 million invested in Bitcoin ETFs, came from BlackRock. Due to their aggressive buying spree, BlackRock has become one of the largest institutional Bitcoin investors. Also, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink has been saying some really bold things about Bitcoin's future. He speculated that if more institutions started using Bitcoin, its value may skyrocket to $700,000. A sovereign wealth fund and Fink have been discussing the possibility of allocating a tiny percentage of their assets to Bitcoin, which shows that even people who normally don't invest in risky assets are starting to see Bitcoin as a good choice. As Bitcoin gains traction with big players like BlackRock, the crypto sector as a whole may see substantial expansion. Shiba Inu as a subset of that market could benefit from Bitcoin's growing prominence. The growing interest in cryptocurrencies among major institutional investors has improved the general attitude toward digital currencies. A further consideration is that other currencies like Shiba Inu might see significant price increases if Bitcoin's price starts to grow. Nevertheless, it is not the end of it. Everything about this is fascinating. The major goal of the rule adjustment that Nasdaq has presented to the Securities and Exchange Commission is to streamline the procedure for BlackRock's Bitcoin Trust. With this change, a new way of handling trust transactions could be possible. Basically, it would let approved users buy or sell fund shares using Bitcoin or fiat money. This suggests that the method by which Bitcoin Trust shares are bought and sold could be made more flexible and efficient. The trust's attractiveness could increase if the SEC approves this regulation change, which would increase the number of opportunities for major investors to join. The whole crypto market, which includes Shiba Inu, would see an uptick in trust if this happens, which would be great for Bitcoin's rise. As Bitcoin becomes more widely used and accessible, it sets off a chain reaction that might boost Shiba Inu's and other altcoins' momentum. Consequently, it is now making more sense. You're right. Due to the domino effect that Bitcoin's price fluctuations have on the market as a whole, the Shiba Inu's recent performance has mirrored that of Bitcoin. When looking in the bigger perspective though, the Shiba Inu actually has a brighter future ahead of it. Both the community and the developers are working hard behind the scenes to build something bigger. I adore being the underdog until we become the top dog, as Carl Deraria, a famous member of the Shiba Inu community, put it in a tweet. Just because the Shiba Inu isn't in the spotlight right now doesn't mean it can't rise to the top and take charge someday. The Shiba Inu is still considered a bit of an underdog right now. The continuous improvement and committed community, however, are setting it up for a major rush forward. As Calderia foresees, Shiba Inu has the ability to soar to the top when market conditions are favorable, and the impetus is there. Additionally, Trump's recent moves in the crypto industry suggest that crypto may gain more American attention. Lucy, chief marketer for Shiba Inu's, however, stressed that this is a problem with global implications. Instead of limiting itself to only one